Good afternoon, welcome to the Doings live show. We are the Chinese company for the pyrolysis plant of the waste tire, waste plastic, and oil gas, the oil sludge, or the waste electricity things about like the batteries and so on. Welcome you from all over the world. Welcome our old friends and new friends. Here is the doing company. We are in China, and we are in the city of the central China in Henan province. If you are interested in the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis plant, the project, or you have some problems about this equipment, you can communicate with me in the comment places, or you can telephone us or use the WhatsApp number. WhatsApp
有买家进入直播间了。
welcome. Use the WhatsApp or the email to contact with me. Contact with our sales manager to have an introduction for you. We just open the live stream, so you can have a wait for a moment. I will show you some more details later. And today our topic is to introduce the safety devices for our pyrolysis plant. And thank you for your likes, and thank you for your following. This is a doing company. If you have any problem or questions, just ask me in the comment places. We are the Chinese company, and above me is the 3D video of the batch type pyrolysis plant. We have three kinds of sorry, let me take this microphone. We have three kinds of pyrolysis plants, and they are the batch type pyrolysis plant, the semi-continuous, and the fully continuous pyrolysis plants. And their capacity, they have different capacities, and they can deal with different amount of the waste tire plastic. And later I will have an introduction for you. I'm sorry, there are some website problems. This is the 3D video of the batch type pyrolysis plant, and it can deal with 15 tons per day. The capacity of it is greater than 10 tons per day, can reach to 15 tons for one line. And about the fully continuous pyrolysis plant, the capacity of it can reach to 50 tons per day, and its material, the raw material, is the rubber powder. You need to process the waste tire to the rubber powder. So for the waste tire, it can reduce about 60 tons of waste tire, and that is 50 tons of rubber powder. So I will give you an introduction for you about this production line, and the most important thing I will introduce you in this live show is the safety devices of our production. And we are the manufacturer. We have our own factory in China nearby our company. So you can have a visit of our company and factory. I'll give you an introduction for you about the details to how to make this machine, how to make this equipment, and the details about the safety devices, the design of it. So we have our customers, our clients in all over the world. In each continent have our own customers. So if you want to visit the customer's factory, the customer's project, it's also welcomed. But you need to contact with us to contact with the sales manager, and I will communicate with the customers to have a visit here. And if you have any questions, just ask me, or if you wanted to, whatever you want to done this project, whether in Asia or America, in Africa, you can talk in the common places, and I will have an introduction for you about your regions, to how to make your project in your regions. And we have our different sales manager to contact with you. We also have our branch company in Africa, in Nigeria. So we have nearly 120 countries. We have our customers in these countries. And we are founded in 2011. We have our history for 13 years of our experience of the manufacturer. And the 3D video is about the batch type pyrolysis plant. And it can obtain the pyrolysis project, the cooling project, and the discharging project. I will give an introduction for it, and about the topic, the safety devices. I will give you an introduction. It depends on two main items of the safety devices. And the first one, the most important one, is in the construction process of the equipment. And it's our own work, the manufacturer's work. It's the doing company's work about the construction process of the equipment to ensure we have some safety devices, the safety design, to ensure it is in a safety environment. And the second one, on the other hand, is to prevent the safety problems in the production process of the equipment. So it's about the construction process and the production process. And the construction process is our job, and the production process is due to you. So this is these two items of the safety environment to run the project safely. And I will give you some introduction of the safety devices from this 3D video. For example, the vacuum devices, the vacuum equipment, or the seal design is also about the safety things. Like it's a job for our manufacturer to build, to equip, to installation the safety devices during the equipment, the construction, such as the welding process, the welding treatment, or whether there is the temperature meter, the pressure gauge, and so on, or the alarm bell, or the safety accessories. These are all our job about the construction. Or whether there is the pressure pressure head in the front and back to the reactor, similar to the tank car, to enhance the pressure. This is about the safety devices, and I will show you in a 3D video. And the next and the next item, the main item, is about whether it's run in safe product in the production process. It refers to whether it operated according to the standards, like whether the equipment is normally maintained, like the motor, the bearing, the oil pump. You need to check it runs safely every day, or whether the lubricating oil is regularly added, whether the pipeline is clean in time to prevent the pressure caused by the blockage, the pipeline blockage. So it's also due to the safety environment. And our equipment is operated under normal pressure or positive pressure for maybe 2000. So there's no great danger as long as it operated safely. So after you bought our equipment, and before the illustration, our engineer will teach your workers to how to operate it to how to what the standard is the equipment, until it knows it clearly, and our workers will go on work.
有买家进入直播间
And
了。
welcome. And now we are interested in about the safety devices of our pyrolysis plant. Many bosses are interested in this. So they will ask maybe if it will have an exploration due to the process. So the answer is, if you worked in standard, there's no these things happened. So if you want to know more, you can just leave your telephone number or WhatsApp number in comment places, or talk to us privately, or your email. We can communicate with you, contact with you immediately, and our sales manager will give you an introduction for you. Can the oil gas be sold well in the pyrolysis reactor? Well, yes. The answer is yes. We have the cell design in the reactor in the beginning, in the outlet and the beginning of the reactor. It can sell well, and I can give you an introduction in a 3D video, and you can wait a moment. We also have our water cell to prevent the oil gas return from the reactor, or to prevent it from the outlet. And for example, we have the vacuum devices. The vacuum device, this is our patent design to prevent the exploration of the equipment. When you open the door to discharge the carbon black, it will run about 1 hour to run the vacuum device, and when you open it, we don't have an explosion, and you can use the gases to return to the cooling system or the purification system. This is also about the safety devices, and later I will introduce you from this video. This is the workshop, and this is a carbon black plant and the pyrolysis plant. We devises it because there may be some pollution in the carbon black workshop. And this is the auto feeder to feed the whole tire or the whole plastic in the reactor. So I don't know clearly what you mean. So are interested in our pyrolysis plant? You can ask about the questions about this project, our equipment. And this is one of the safety devices, the oil water separator, and it has 3 effects. The first one is to ensure it runs safely, to prevent the oil gas return to the reactor, and the second one is to cool down the oil gas to the oil, and the third effect is to clean the oil gas. And just we start from this, and well, each line have maybe 300 meter, and this is a carbon black plant. Well, sorry, square meters, 300 square meters, and the 6th line it occupies maybe 180 square meters. And this is the feeding project. We need 2 workers And the batch type pyrolysis plant, the capacity of it is from 10 tons per day to 15 tons per day. It needs about 2 hours to feed the raw material in it. And the oil gas and the tail gas will go through the outlet and reach to this buffer tank. Doing, I love this name. Oh yes, thank you. Because our Chinese name, we are the Chinese company, and the Chinese name of our company is Dongying, and it's similar. It sounds like doing, so we named our company English is Doing. And this is the pooling project. The tail gas will reach to the buffer tank first, and it have two effects. One is to slow down the speed of the oil gas, and the second one is to settle down the carbon black to prevent it to return to the condenser system. And this is the condenser system. We have 4 steps with total 7 condensers. In the first step, we have 2 condensers, and each one has 4 pipes. And the oil gas will through the pipe, and outside the pipe is the cooling water. The oil will temporarily stand here in the oil tank. This is one of the safety devices. We'll just talk later. The oil water separator. One of the safety device to prevent the oil gas return from the reactor. We have 2 to 3 this water cell in the line. This is the horizontal condensers, and it have the most biggest effect to condense the coal, the oil. And I can give, and this is a patent design of our company, the oil removal system, the patent equipment, and this is another water cell to prevent it from. I'm sorry, this is the water cell, and this is a buffer tank, and this is to slow down the speed, and this is to prevent to return to here. And as we all know, we have the tail gas after pyrolysis, and the tail gas can use as the heating energy. It can heat in the reactor, so we can return to the reactor. But if we burn directly, it have the bad smell. It will have a pollution in your factory, and the government will have some policies to ban you this. So we set this water removal system to remove the bad smell, like the NO smell, so there don't have any pollutions, the environmental problems from in this project. how to make sure extract the oil gas fully before opening the furnace door. Any safe devices? Yes, I just introduced you before. We have the vacuum device in the production line, and it will show later. Yes, we also called the negative device or the vacuum device, like in its content. Later, it will show you. And this is a discharging project to discharge the carbon black. And it is also sealed design underground to prevent the pollution. Or maybe we missed the device. Oh, I can't find it. Well, maybe here. Behind the odor purification system is a vacuum device. So before we open the door to discharge the carbon black and before to cool down the reactor, we need to heat the reactor to pyrolysis the carbon black, and then we need to cool down the reactor for the discharging later. But if you just open it directly, it may have some dangerous thing. It may have exploration, so maybe have some dangerous with the workers. So this is our patent design, the vacuum device to outlet the oil gas maintained in this reactor for maybe half an hour to 1 hour. This is it. To make sure we don't have an exploration. And this is the flue gas purification. Oh yeah, here. And by the way, the oil gas is pumped by the vacuum system. It will outlet from the purification system. It will not outlet it directly. So we can, all this design can reach to the standard of the environmental protection. You don't need to worry about the environmental things and the safety things, as long as your workers worked safely.
有买家进入直播间了。
And this is the discharging project. This 3D video show us is the side discharge. We can discharge twice of 1 volt, and you can also discharge it from here, the inlet or the outlet. It's all due to your materials and your own requirements. This is the carbon black factory. Well, the carbon black has a very high heating energy. It can replace the coal. It have the reach to 7,000 kcal. Or it can make be the raw material of the rubber or the paint. So you can sell it for the profit. And this is the steel wire. It is another process you can get after the pyrolysis. Where can I download this video? So have you ever communicated with our manager? If you have, you can ask him to get this video, or if it doesn't, you can leave your telephone number or your email, and our manager will send this video to you. This is the batch type pyrolysis plant. And if you want another 3D video about the fully continue or the semi-continue, we can also send you this. Yes, my assistant content talk to you. You can add our WhatsApp number or email. Oh yes, it can used for plastic pyrolysis and tire pyrolysis or the oil slag pyrolysis. And if your material is the pure PPPS, it can reach to the oil yield of nearly 90%. It's all due to your material, or what material you have. You can send your material to our factory, and we can have an experiment to tell you the oil yield you have, and it's free. It's our free service. Well, nearly all kinds of the plastic materials we can process, or if you have some mixed plastic, like the paper mill waste, or the plastic of the plastic bags. So if your material don't have the PVT or PEC, it all can process. Yes, I just like they said, it's not suitable for the PVT or PEC. And this is the batch type. And if you want to get the others video, we can also send you. This is a fully continue. Wait for a moment and I will show you this fully continuous and semi-continuous video to you. Well, why not PET? Well, it may cause the blockage in the condensing system, so it will have some safety problems. And if you have a blockage, it will we won't run it into a normal pressure. It will have some safety problems in it, so it's not suitable for it to pyrolysis. This is the answer why we can't use the PET to pyrolysis. And this is the fully continue. You can have a look at this video, and if you have any questions, just ask me. Like the safety depends on the how to run project safely. Depends on two main items, and the first one is the construction process of the equipment, the safety device of the construction process, and it's our work, the job for our manufacturer. And the second one is prevent the safety problems in the production process of the management, and this is your work. For example, you need to check it to ensure it have maintained it safely, like the oil pump, or whether you lubricating oil is regularly added. This is all your job to ensure it to run safely in the production process. And for example, like you need to ensure to the no blockage in the pipes in the condensing system. You mean the reactor doesn't melt PET correctly? It needs more than 300 degree. Well, it can melt it in a reactor, but it will condense it. We need a low temperature in the condensation system to cool down the oil gas to oil, so it may block it there. It may have a blockage there. If you want to know more, you can talk with our manager about the details. There, the WhatsApp number and the email number and the common places. You can add us, contact with us. Well, our reactor goes through an environment is 280 degree to 320 degree. This is the batch type pyrolysis plant, and the fully continuous reactor may reach to 500 degree. This is the odor removal purification system to ensure the gas you outlet can reach to the standard of the policies, the environmental policies. Well, our equipment is in normal pressure. What's the difference between the fully continuous and the normal system? Well, you say the normal system is the batch type 1, and the fully continuous can run for 45 to 60 days, and without stop. It can feed it and discharge the carbon black at the same time. But the normal system, you say, is the batch type. We need to feed. Sorry, I say some Chinese. We need to feed the material first, and to pyrolysis it, to cool down the reactor, and then you need to discharge the carbon black. It's not the same time, so it wastes money, and the capacity of it is different. Well, for the fully continuous, the capacity can reach to 40 tons per day, but the normal system, the batch type, is you can deal with 15 tons of the waste tire per day. This is a different. So our I don't know where you're from, but our country in China, our government encourage us to use the fully continuous because it's more environmental friendly, and it can deal with more waste tires. Well, the fully continuous is more expensive, but it will save your money later because it needs less workers. It will have a PLC system. It can save your workers money, and the places it may occupy, it may be 700 square meters for the fully continuous, but it needs 2,000 square meters for the batch type. This is a different about the factories you need. And I don't know whether you have communicate with our sales manager later, and if you don't, you can leave your number in the places or just talk with us privately. Leave your telephone number or your WhatsApp number or your email here, and our sales manager will give you an introduction. They will have more experience and more knowledge than me. I will just give you an introduction, but they will give you some details about the data or the prices and other things. This is the fully continue, and just today we talk about the safety devices. And like the safety devices in our production line, we have the vacuum device, or the pressure gauge, the temperature meter, the alarm bell, the feed detection, the tail gas monitoring, or the gas leakage monitoring, These all the safety device in our production and the construction process to ensure the pyrolysis work will work safely. Which are the potential risks? Well, for example, when you open the reactor, it may have some tail gas in the reactor and it touch the air. It may have explosion. But we have our own design, the vacuum system, and it work for 1 hour or half an hour, and it will solve this problem to make the tail gas go through the reactor and reach to later the discharging and the condense system. To ensure there is no tail gas, there's no tail gas and oil gas in the reactor when you open the reactor. Well, actually, the qualities of the continuous one is more better than the batch type because the material is different. We need to process the carbon black, the tire to the wow, suddenly I forgot the how to say it. The rubber powder, yeah. We need to process the tire to the rubber powder, so it will have a more high quality to after the pyrolysis and the continuous one. Yes, just as I say, different raw material have the quality. And due to the different raw material, the qualities are different, and the oil yield are different too. Because, for example, the waste tire, the oil yield can reach to 45%, and if you have the pure PEPS, the plastic, the oil yield can reach to 90%. Oh, by the way, the bosses asked us the quality of the oil between the continuous one and the batch type one. And not only the oil qualities will greater than the batch type, the steel wire's quality is greater than the batch type pyrolysis plant. So this is why our company or why the government encourage us to have the fully continuous one. Um, and I don't know what you are talking about, the delorean. Well, I'm not the major in it. You can talk to our manager. Maybe they will know about this. The delorean. And the PET, we don't have the pyrolysis plant to deal with the PET. I'm sorry. Well, our fuel can use at the the glass factory, the block bricks factory. The oil is outdated. The oil yield same in continuous batch plant if we process tire. Well, it's nearly the same, but the quality is maybe different. And the capacity of it is different. It can deal with more tires with the continuous one. Just why we encourage the fully continuous one is the pyrolysis and the slagging, the fitting are all in the same time. You don't need to cool down the reactor for nearly 5 hours and to discharge the carbon black for 2 hours. It's a waste of time, right? So if you use the fully continue, you need to fret the tire to the rubber powder. How much glass oil produced per plastic ton? Well, it's due to your raw material. It will have a big difference between the plastic. If you have the tire, I can tell you the oil yield may reach to 45%. But if your raw material is plastic, they have the huge difference between each plastic things. So if you want to know the details, you can contact with us. Our sales manager will give you an introduction about the details. Where is your operation located? We are in China, in the central China, Henan province, and we have our own factory. It's next to our company. You can have a visit here. It's in China. Well, you can, if you want to know the data, you need to talk with our manager. Our sales manager know more about the details here than me. They have more experience because they talked to the manager, the customers directly. Can you convert a normal plant to continuous? Well, you mean you have a normal plant, right? Do you have a normal plant, the batch type plant? And you need our engineer to convert it into continuous? Well, in our company, we have three kinds of the design. Oh, which another information can you give me? Well, what do you want to know about us? We have the fully continue. We have the fully continue, the semi-continue, and the semi-continue can deal with more tires than the batch type. If you want to know more about the semi-continue, it has a little bit difference between the fully continue and semi-continue. You can contact with us and we'll give you the details. Because, well, and we will have a broadcast for an hour each day, and this time is up. And this is our WhatsApp number and email in it. You can contact with us, and our sales manager will give you an introduction for you. And it's time to say goodbye today. Well, today we give you an introduction for you about the safety device and about the sales design, the vacuum device, or the water seal, and so on. Or you need, when you operate the design, you need to teach the workers to work it in a to follow the standard, and our engineer will teach you how to deal with these things. Which are the three designs? Well, today I introduced this is the fully continue, and I give an introduction about the batch type before this 3D video, and the next week maybe I will give an introduction for the semi-continuous. Or you can just contact with the manager, and we will call you or send an email to you to give you an introduction. Well, today it's time to say goodbye, and thank you for your watching. If you don't have any questions, and it's time to say goodbye, and good morning, good evening.